living on the ring of fire. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis, Indonesia has been through them all in the space of a single year. Mount Bromo was one volcano that didn't erupt, but authorities unusually were prepared for the worst. Evacuation plans had been made, people warned, cars prepared, and medication even handed out for potential injuries.
If the disaster happens or not, we have to be ready. If you ask what happens if there will be no disaster, at least we can show our people that we are always ready.
This is what happens when preparations fail. 379 people died when Mount Merapi erupted because they ignored official warnings and weren't forced to leave their villages in the danger zone. In the past 6 years, more than 200,000 people have died in tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, landslides and floods.
Indonesia itu memang menjadi kaya dengan bencana. Kita punya 13 jenis bencana.
Indonesia is rich in disasters. We have 13 different types. Disasters have become a trend. We have more every year. Geological disasters and climate-related disasters. It is impossible for us to relocate all the people living in the danger zone.
Living their lives dangerously. Millions of Indonesians constantly living in the danger zone, on slopes of volcanoes, on top of tectonic plates, in flood-prone areas. Disasters have become part of their lives and very often the cause of their death. Indonesia has become more and more prepared, but fighting disasters is a battle hard to win. Some 230 million people live in Indonesia, but there are just 3 researchers compiling data on earthquakes and tsunamis. And while they've warned the government of deadlier disasters to come, little's been done.
The government only has money for emergency response, so only when a disaster has already happened. For mitigation, there is no money at all, so this is a huge problem.
Experts say tens of thousands of people living in the most dangerous areas should be moved, building standards improved and detailed disaster maps drawn up. At least at Mount Bromo, school children say they know what to do when disaster strikes.
We have to stay, don't cry, and we have to contact our family.
The government promises disaster maps will be ready by the end of 2011. Meanwhile, Mount Bromo is an example to the country. A disaster that didn't happen, but still put the authorities on full alert. Step Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Mount Bromo.